Okay, greetings and welcome, family. We are live for this Spring Equinox uh, celebration, meditation, and ascended master Tantric alignment, never before shared on any platform on YouTube that I know of. So, without further ado, we're going to bring our brother Baraka for the opening. He's busy. Excuse me. He's busy doing the daddy shuffle tonight, but we have him here with this spring equinox sunlight shining on his head.
Call to action. The time is now. Summon the warrior energy in you, the healer in you, the divine masculine, the divine feminine energy in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burdens, distractions, and anything that's holding you back and take your rightful place. The battle is all around us, and it's right in your face. Let's go!
Let me talk to my son for a minute.
Dad wanted to talk to you for a second. Hold on. Here, put it in your
Beach. I only got a minute. I love my son, Beach.
Stick it in your ear.
And where did you get out here? What? In one piece, you said? That's it. Okay. We got a prayer circle tomorrow.
You're going to pray for him.
I'm doing a prayer circle every Tuesday on YouTube. I'll be doing a good gig.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, family.
I love you, son. We'll talk later. Okay?
I want to give a special acknowledgement to those who were starting to give us messages and text. Special shout out to Mandy. She started leaving messages, y'all, saying, "Where are y'all? Where? It's showtime, Uncle Hanky." So thank you, Mandy. I want to thank Miss Bliss for her phone call. And family, I want to say it on live for the record. We've been having the Shakti sisters. The original Shakti sister is Miss Bliss. She's the one that started it, y'all. This little girl right here started the whole movement of the Shakti sisters.
Oh, you can't do that.
I want to thank you, Miss Bliss, on this spring equinox. And also want to acknowledge the presence of the maintaining Bliss presence throughout all the cussing of Brother Panic and all the conversations. I want to thank you, Salam. Thank you for being here tonight too. All right. So this idea, Lalji, you ready?
Oh yeah.
You know something? I'm gonna tell y'all. I want to thank before we do the opening prayer, I want to thank all the theogenic warriors. Special shout out to my Wachuma brothers and sisters, Joanna, Taita Oswald, songstress, medicine woman, Marbella's, firekeeper, Nolan. And I want to thank all those beautiful vocalists who sing their acoustical magic into the mountain air and the teepees during the winter season. and the mountain into the stars. And I'm looking forward to those mountain songstresses to cause the starlight to scintillate in the during the medicine experience of Wachuma. Can't they sing, Miss Bliss?
Yes, sir, they can. Beautiful.
I'm
Beautiful
telling you,
voices.
talk about beautiful songs, and a lot of them, because you know the Wachuma that is held down by the Latin community. I don't understand half the words they're saying, but it sounds so good. It might be saying, "Pay me my money, honey," but it sounds so good that I wish I would. But I want to thank you, listening audience, all those microdosing on shrooms, ayahuasca, bufa, uh, uh, iboga, and those of you who are just doing breath exercises of qi gong to stimulate the movement of DMT in the lung fields. I want to just say thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of this show. We're going to have this is going to be a first, and hopefully many. I want to give a special acknowledgement to our brother Lalji Selassie. He's been a torchbearer of the Sunday healing circles. He's been a torchbearer of the uh, prayer circles on Tuesday. I want to thank my brother on air live. Can't do it without you, brother. So I want to thank you again, Lalji.
Very welcome.
And I want to thank you, the living crystals, all of you who are listening now and in the future. I want to thank you for participating with the collective spirit of crystal transformation. We are the living crystals. And all of you who are putting the comments in the chat, they're starting to line up. Please put what part of the globe you're listening to. Whether you think it's round or flat, it really don't mean that much to me. But I want to thank you all for sharing what part of this spaceship planet Earth you're listening from. And without further ado, let's do the opening prayer. You know, it's a funny thing. Bliss, Lalji, Salam, family. Around this afternoon, I took my microdose. I didn't feel it until just before the show started. I was like, isn't this something? The medicine has intelligence, family. And so many of us, and I got to say this before I do the opening prayer, I'm starting to see, and perhaps you may too, an increase in people's economic desperation. Listen, family, people are hurting out here.
Oh, yeah.
I have never seen in the WhatsApp chat this year so many folks putting their hearts out and asking for assistance, for GoFundMe's, for a multitude of things. And what I say is this is a call for us to come to prayer with acoustic invocations, prayers from our hearts, to transform our worlds, because just being a monkey mind observer on social media doesn't seem to serve people's highest good as far as financial independence, not just going from check to check, but to be financially independent. So we need, if you have a WhatsApp chat, y'all better be with us on the microdosing. Y'all better be with us on the prayer circuit, on the prayer line, because this train runs day and night. So with that being said, we're in the first day of spring in the year 2023. So we need our collective energy to transform the world individually and socially. So I am in me, I am in Miss Bliss, I am in Lalji Selassie, I am within Salam, I am within you, the listening audience. Now and in the future, we individually and collectively call upon our ascended master ancestors. We call upon our angelic big brothers and sisters, Y'all know it ain't easy down here. So we're going to, in the name of love, call upon the cavalry of ascended master light. We're going to call, family, the cavalry of angelic beings. We're going to call the cavalry of spirit guides, shamans, warriors, sorcerers of love within the heart that's serving the rhythm of heaven's heartbeat. Because there's good sorcerers and then there's cross-eyed sorcerers. So without giving much energy to that, I ask the presence of Black Madonna, Mother Mary, to be on this platform tonight. Join us, guide us. Call upon Yeshua, also known in English since the invention of the letter J, those of us who call him Jesus, our Buddhist brothers and Islamic brothers, Assalamu alaikum, who know Jesus as Isa, if I'm saying that correctly. We call on Isa to be present, Yeshua. We call upon our ascended master brothers and sisters, Saint Germain, gatekeeper of Mount Shasta, entrance into the hollow earth. We ask that you guide this program tonight, and we're going to ask our African ascended masters, Simeon Toko, the latest Christ born in the Congo, Sheikh Amadou Bamba, Sheikh Ibrahim, calling on Enoch, the Ethiopian, who ascended into the heavens and became Metatron. We ask that you be on this show tonight to assist our brothers and sisters who are star seeds that wish to blossom like a lotus from the waters of physical chaos. May we rise and transmute into stars and galaxies, into the success that we have within our DNA. Call upon Angel of Protection tonight, Archangel Michael, to surround our brothers and sisters wherever they may be, our aunties, our uncles, our parents in this life and beyond the veil of physical life, our sons and daughters, nieces and nephews, Archangel Michael, please surround all our family, friends, and loved ones. We invite Angel of Healing, Archangel Raphael, to embrace and surround all people within ears shot of this sacred gathering tonight. We ask Angel of Healing, Archangel Raphael, we thank you for being on the previous shows, and we ask humbly that you join us tonight in the healing of our wounded souls and our broken hearts. Show us the healing of our crystal light. Call upon Angel of Enlightenment and Knowledge, Archangel Uriel, to join us. Be with us on the platform so people can see with their first eye of their pineal gland. Call upon Sanat Kumara, Seraphis Bey, Kuthumi, Master Himalaya, Great Divine Director. We call on Lakshmi, Kuan Yin, Goddess of Mercy. We ask the presence of the Buddhas who've already made their ascension. We call on Krishnas. And let us always remember, when we see someone who appears to be greater than where we have progressed, may it be only proof of where we can be or where we're going. And when we see those who are struggling and appear to be less, may we always remember that we too were there too. We were there also. So may we always remember we are the ancient past of eternity through the halls of time. We are the present reality, and yes, we are the future, all within the golden seeds of our being, our DNA, and within the DNA, the light, presence, promise that ye are gods. Ye are gods. And may we never forget. Special shout out to my brother Panic, who brings it in a little bit of a rough style, where he says, "You're gods, brothers." But he uses more colorful colloquials. But you are the gods. You are the warriors. You are the Jedis that can make the world a better place. So we ask for the guidance of our ascended masters in this dojo of planet Earth to be with us. And the forces of nature within us, Elegba, Ushun, Goddess of Love, Yemaya, Mother Ocean, Oya, Shango, Obatala, Ologun, Ogun, Ochosi, be with us. Activate here on this spring equinox night. We ask that we ascend and connect effortlessly into the chakras, tantrically, with the ascended masters that will come later, as far as the guided meditation. And without saying any more, I want to share the microphone with our brother Lalji Selassie for the opening prayers and invocations. Brother Lalji, it's yours, brother.
Great. Wow, so I was going into meditation on that. Opening prayers. Okay.
Yeah, we there. We in trance, family. We're gonna
Yeah,
talk to us slow, Lalji, so we be so high we can kiss the sky, brother.
okay.
Put it on the folks. Put it on them.
Got nighttime decrease here. Okay.
You ready or you need a minute?
I got it. I'm ready.
Okay,
This is our
cool.
prayer. This prayer here is to our mighty I am presence, the God self within it, that Saint Germain tells us to always offer this every day to our own God self. Baba, my great masterful presence, which I am. I love, I adore thee. I give back unto thee the fullness of all creative power, all love, all wisdom, and through this power which thou art, I give thee full power to make visible in my hands in use the fulfillment of my every desire. I no longer claim any power as my own, for I now claim thee, the only and all-conquering presence in my home, my life, my world, and my experience. I acknowledge the full supremacy and command of all things, and as my consciousness is fixed upon the achievement, your invincible presence and intelligence take command and bring to fulfillment into my experience quickly, even with the speed of thought. I know thou art ruler over time, place, and space. Therefore, thou requires only now to bring a visible activity by every perfection. I stand absolute firm in the full acceptance of this now and forever, and I shall not allow my mind to waver from it, for at last I know we are one. That's a prayer that Saint Germain says that we should say to our mighty I am presence every day, every single day. And how many prayers are we going to be doing?
Man, we're just going to we free flowing, Lalji. So just beautiful spring equinox that here in the East Coast. Special shout out to Oyi and Master Nit Yama out in Bali. I want to acknowledge the Tantra teacher, Master Yao Morris in Atlanta. I want to acknowledge my classmate, Adara. I want to acknowledge Ricardo. I want us to also say a prayer for healing for our brother Sirius. We all need prayers of angelic prismatic light. So we're just impromptu, Lalji. So whenever you're ready to share another prayer, and Miss Bliss, if you want to make any comments, we're all family here. Um, she brought Miss Bliss and Salam is bringing the feminine presence so that we have a balance of the visual, acoustic, primary sources of light of the feminine, the masculine, and the love in between the feminine and the masculine. So, Laji, if you have another I am invocation for this spring equinox, you're welcome to
Yes,
share it. Do your
definitely.
thing, bro.
I have 3 short ones, and these are super duper powerful. They're every time we do our sets of decrees, these 3 decrees we say, they're for protection. And I would like to let the audience know that if you don't have protection around you, if you're not bringing down any guard protection around you, you're a fair game for the sinister forces. They'll take you down like nobody's business. This brother, John Ramirez, he talks about it, how the Satanists just go around to take down people of light, or that have no protection, or just people that's out there educated so they think, with no protection. They not only take them down, they take their families with them. So this is the tube of light, to surround yourself with the tube of light of your God presence. Beloved mighty I am presence. Enfold me now, my mighty magic electronic tube of ascended master light substance. Make it so powerful that no human creation can pass through. See that it keeps me invisible and invincible and invulnerable to everything but the almighty perfection, and infinitely and divinely sensitive to thee and thy divine perfection. The wall of blue flame, another protective, what we call coverture around you. Beloved mighty I am present, great Sanat Kumar. Keep me in every person, place, condition, and thing under the radiation of the ascended master Saint Germain, surrounded with the invincible wall of blue flame. Outside the tube of light is that of protection until all are free in the ascension. We thank thee, thou shalt always answer every call. The valley consuming flame. Beloved, now this comes up from underneath you and just protects you all around, as well as purify you. Beloved mighty I am present. Blaze up through me now your mighty, violent, consuming flame, the purifying power, divine love, and its most powerful dynamic activity. Consume cause, effect, record, and memory forever of all human concepts, desires, and feelings of my being in the world, and every mistake which my outer self is responsible. Replace it with the ascended masses, electronic substance of light, love, purity, and perfection, and hold your dominion within me forever. These are the 3 decrees that we say as we begin all our decree sessions. And they're what we call in Sanskrit kavachas, or protection, armor around you, and it stays around you until you do something wrong, until you get angry or you start using foul words and like that. So it engulfs you and it protects you. The more you say it, it'll build up like an atomic force. It's stronger than steel. Very powerful.
Ashe, aho.
Ashe. I just want to say, some of the family that is seeking some type of financial guidance or strengthening, you should have your citrine stone with you now while he's doing these prayers, and you should be working with that. Hopefully you already cleansed it and you're ready to go.
Thank you for those words, Miss Bliss. And family, you better believe that lovely high school Capricorn knows what she's talking about. Serious biz.
Miss Bliss, you're such a light.
So, with that being said, Lalji, you want me to take it, or are you going to move with another one?
You know what I came on here to say today was I was inspired by this woman who called me. She said she's heard us on the Zoom and on the YouTube, and she says, I need help to move my life along. I just don't know what I want to do. And I said to her, basically, if you don't know what you want to do, how could I know? But here's the reality, and I've had a lot of people come to me in coaching. They had the same thing, and they'll drop money and just tell me what to do. And I go, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you how you can find out what to do. And what I wanted to talk about is the 4 legs of life. The 4 legs of life is your spiritual life. That's your foundation. Your physical life, that's the vehicle that you use to move through the universe. And right now, planet Earth. Your financial life, You know you need money to do whatever it is that you need to do. And your love life with family and friends, where you have fun. These are the 4 legs of life. And everything comes out of these 4 legs. Whatever it is that you're doing, come out of these 4 legs. Whatever you want in life, come out of these 4 legs. And what I realize is, as I was talking to this woman, she had a little bit of capital and stuff. She never really worked for anybody. She got a couple of houses bringing her money and stuff. And I was saying, look, why don't you just take a trip around the world? You know, I did this. I brought tickets, 360 trip around the world. Only cost me $1,400. And me and my wife, this is what we did, you know, because this opens you up to realize what it is, you know, is in the space that you exist, the planet. And we did it in 30 days. Wonderful. It was just the bomb trip. And I told her, take a trip around the world. But many people are like this. And I want to say this to all those people who either know what they want to do or don't know what they want to do. The world is really your oyster. There is nothing you could do and you can't do. And the main tool you will have is your mind. Your mind is the magnetic tool that will attract to you whatever it is that you want. I was talking to her and I said, well, look, what do you want? You know, I don't have a maid. I don't have this, that, blah, 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 blah. But what do you have? Well, I got money, you know. How does that comfort you at night? How does that sleep next to you in bed? Without a mate, without someone else to share your life with you, that life don't mean a whole lot. And this screen here is so tiny. And I was saying to her, you know, and I'm saying to the listening audience, take 1,000 days out of your life to set yourself up. There'll be no returning back from that. You set yourself up for 1,000 days. That'll be about 2 years and 9 months. You set yourself, I'm going to change my life within 1,000 days. And if you don't know what you want to do, look in the Sunday Times in the back section in the travel section.
It's the one ads, right?
They got super duper deals for traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And you could probably find a trip for maybe $1,700. You go around get a round world trip as long as you go in one direction. If you want to go east, like to land in England first, or you want to go west, hit California and Hawaii, you know, Indonesia, Thailand, you know, like that, come around like that. I always went east before 3 times with my guru. Then last time when I got married, I went west with my wife. And it was the bomb. It was the bomb jammy. I mean, we was rocking and rolling. It was big fun. When I got around to Bali, there was these resorts lined up all along like the ocean, right? And so I'm a swimmer. You know, I'm scuba diver, all this, right? So I would go to all the pools, right? I go to check out the pool. What's going to be the best pool to stay in? So I was like coming all the way up. So the last 2 resorts, this was the next to the biggest resort. And then there was one after that, right? So I just finished testing out that pool there. It was really, really nice. So I figured, well, if that one is better, we'll stay there, right? And so I'm leaving out the place. So this guy sees me with my mala on, these gold tap malas. He's from India, so he knew what they were. They were Rudraksha beads, right? And so he says, hey, man, what you doing here? I said, I'm looking for a place to stay. He said, so where you going to stay? I said, well, I was testing out the pools to see which the best pool, you know, then that's where I want to stay. He said, our pool is real nice, man. What's up? What's the problem? I said, nothing. He said, I was just going to go over check out the resort next door. And he says, man, you don't even want to go over there. Stay with me here, you know? I said, it's a matter of money. I was looking at your prices and like, y'all got, you know, y'all kind of high. I was trying to bargain, right? And he said, how much you want to pay? I said, how about $50 a night? He said, stay with us. And it was, oh, man, it was the bomb. It was the bomb. He said, stay with us. And I'm like, okay, cool. And oh, man. And I was teaching JD how to swim, right? And then from there, where did we go? Thailand. And then from Thailand, I mean, Japan. You know, it's like, so you going around the world and you seeing something. Now, for everywhere we went, there was a problem, right? Like, and so there was a lesson to be learned here. There was a problem. And I said to my wife, did you notice that everywhere? So there was a growth, this was a growth session right here now, right? So now there was some growth in this world tour. And I said to her, when we got to China, I said to her, I said, did you notice how everywhere you go, that we're having this problem, that you're always there? You know, and it
Oh, that's
hit,
real deep.
it hit her. You know, it's like we're having these problems, but you seem to be in the center of all these problems that we're having, and every one of them is coming out of your mouth. So maybe there's something to be learned from this, you know. Anyway, then we had already brought that Europe pass, and when we got to Europe, traveled all around Europe. The Europe pass, you just get on the train, go everywhere. Oh man, it was the bomb jammy. It was bam. When I got back home, I already knew what I wanted to do, but I had that enthusiasm, like that charge that you get when you do that, when you're traveling like that, and you just rocking and rolling, you know.
Yes.
And so a person that don't know what they want to do, a world tour, which especially to be done when you're young, is really, really exciting, right? This is if you don't know what you want to do. But if you know what you want to do, take 1,000 days out to do it. You're not going to come back from that 1,000 days. You get you set up your plan, and in 1,000 days, you're going to be knee deep. You're going to make a quantum leap within that time, if not complete success, right? I have a chart that I do for clients. It's like 30 days, and then on this side, what you do. As a matter of fact, the first time I made this chart, it was I wanted to get this woman of my dreams. So this is how you start looking for the woman of your dreams, right? Get a picture of, especially for a man, get a picture of the type of woman you want. And if it's a woman, get a picture of the type of guy you want.
Ooh.
So I put up this
Thursday?
Hey, Lalji, you gotta talk slow to the sisters about this, man. We're gonna
Thunder
pull you up
God
to the front.
Thursday.
You can't talk fast, player. You gotta
Okay.
tell them slow because they want to hear this recipe.
Yeah,
Okay.
slow that down. We get ready to do Thunder God Thursday, Lalji. So I could use some suggestions if you don't mind.
Okay.
So go ahead, brother. Say
Okay.
that again and say it slower for the
Get a
sisters.
picture of the mate you want. I took my picture out of Essence magazine. A crush cold, beautiful woman. Oh, she was fine. Then I started listing on one side. Here's the picture for her here. And on the other side was a list of all the qualities I want in that woman. Right? I mean, every single solitary quality. And for me, you know, I wasn't joking with that. All right. So it changed. It got even more intense in these last days because I'm telling the young boys about what they should look for a woman. And I'll tell you now, although let me finish my story, but I'm definitely going to tell the fellas what they should be looking for in a woman. All right. So I had all these qualities, bang, 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 faithful, loyal, devoted, bing, blah, 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 blah. All right. A lady, classy, this, that, and the other. And I go, if you met a girl like this, and she happened to be your friend, and she came to you and said, Lalji, I'm looking for a guy, you know, would you give her yourself? That's what I had to say to myself. You know, after, you know, reading these qualities every day and looking at this picture of this woman every day, right? And I was attracting women like crazy. And I had to say to myself, no, I wouldn't give her myself. You know, in other words, I didn't compliment my ideal. I did not compliment that girl. And I said to myself, well, you still want that girl. So what are you going to do? Well, I gotta create the qualities within myself, character, so forth, so on. The money was already there. The knowledge was there. You know, the Tantra was there because I studied the Kulanata Tantra in India. My guru taught me that. And with Mantak Chia in Chinatown in 1982. And I said to myself, you got to be the complement of this woman, or else this is not going to be good, especially for her. So I started working on myself to be that complement. And I went way above and beyond as I got into it. And so that's just for picking a mate. But let's say you want to make $1 million on average. No, let's not leave that right now.
Hold on. We're gonna take this in segments, Lalji. Hold on. Family, as far as love, we covered personal destiny. So there's an affirmation here on this spring equinox. for knowing what you was born to do. Take hold of your crystal or take hold of your heart and say, yes, I am revealing what I am born to do. Yes, I am. Yes, I am revealing to me what I am born to do. Because everyone was born with a mission. You was not born coincidentally. You hit lotto by coming into Earth's incarnation. There's a big long line waiting for a decent mom and dad, a family, a beautiful family to incarnate through. Sometimes it may be a rough landing from a single parent household. However, you can put behind you the crash landing at the airport. If you can walk away from a landing, it's a good landing. But to remember your mission impossible in this incarnation, family. Say before you go to sleep at night. If you want to write it down and put it on a piece of paper, like Lalji suggesting, yes, I am born. And yes, I am realizing what my life mission is. My brothers, my sisters, that's most important. So you don't get lost in the holographic dream jungle of life's existence. And here on this equinox, to know what you was born to do will come to you easily tonight and days and mornings to follow. And say, also, my wounded souls, my brothers and sisters with the wounded souls and broken hearts, say, yes, I am worthy of experiencing true love that lives inside of me. Yes, I am. Because many of us may have true love in our face. However, because of a rough childhood, we may feel unworthy and cause self-sabotage. So the recipe and the remedy of miseducation from conception to the age of 7 is say repetitiously, yes, I am love. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I am born with purpose. And yes, I am revealing to myself what I was born to do. Yes, I am. And what Lalji was sharing as far as traveling throughout the world is the most beautiful thing to do in your youth. To experience the beauty of various places, tropical waters and mountains, lush fruit, fresh fruit versus canned vegetables. So Lalji, go ahead. I just had to drop that, brother.
I want to veg you back off a part of what you said. In the birth process, that one spermatozoa that makes it through, that's carrying the DNA that's going to determine if you're going to be a man or a woman, in the very beginning, you are 1 in 500 million. 1 in 500 million, unless you're a twin. In the very beginning of the process, you are picked out. And if you would see this process, Leonard Wilson, a guy from Switzerland, has this process blown up 500,000 times, and it's really remarkable. You see some of the spermatozoa help other spermatozoa to get to the egg. A whole train of them that'll carry them, and all kind of stuff. Some of the spermatozoa are just stupid. They try to impregnate the fallopian tube. Nonetheless, so what we need to understand is we take birth, we are 1 in 500 million that make it. All right, let me go on with this this thing about.
Now do it
guys.
slow, brother, because
All right.
folks are listening to you, and we're going into trance already. Can y'all
Okay.
feel it? Because we got
Yeah.
crystal. Look at the crystal, family. If you don't feel the trance yet,
I'm doing the
look at this
right
crystal.
Mm.
While Lalji got in
Crystal.
his hands, I surrounded this huge double terminated quartz.
Cool. I want to connect my crystal with your crystal. Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool. Let's
And I
rock.
put my plant, the orchid, it wanted to be with the crystal because crystals feed the plant kingdom.
Ah.
See? So if you want to feel the energy, ask this crystal to assist you because we're just getting warmed up, family. We're just getting warmed up.
I
We're
want to look at
moving
the
in
rainbow.
here intuitively through our nuke to nuke, our I am that I am.
My crystal has a rainbow in it too.
Wow.
Wow.
So like okay. So for modern times, I tell the guys, if you're looking for a good woman, especially in America, she has to have these 15 qualities, 14 qualities and one extra thing, a dowry. She should be faithful, loyal, devoted, fit, fine, friendly. Faithful, loyal, devoted, fit, friendly, fine, respectful, submissive, and the bringer of peace. She should have 4 other qualities. I'm missing one. It'll come to me. She should have 4 other skills. She should have the skill of a governess. This is if you want to build a family, not just to have some TV kind of lifestyle. She should have the skills of a governess, even a certificate or a degree. She should have the skills of a cook, a certificate or a degree. This is for the brothers. She should have, especially she's from America, a certificate from the Dale Carnegie organization on how to win friends and influence people. This way, you know she knows how to act, okay? And she should have a degree or a certificate in Tantra. The 5th thing she should bring is $125,000, especially if you're a high-powered brother. They got at least $1 million, which you will match, right? If she's serious, that's what she's going to come to the table. If she's serious, and in so many countries, they don't offer their women to a man unless they bring in that child, that jewel of theirs with a dowry. So here in America, the game is turned against you, where a woman will make business out of marrying a guy, just a rich guy, just to get half of his wealth and his children. Now for the women, you should study the types of women, right? But America proliferates with the worst 2 type of women. You know, you have the Padmani, you have the Chitrini, you have the Shankani, and you have the Hastani. This Shankani and Hastani is just the worst type. I don't want to go deeply into who they are because we did this before. But you have the Chitrini. Now I'm working back up. You have the Chitrini. She is faithful and loyal to her husband. She's refined. She is sweet. She's devoted to one man, but she'll let other men think that they could get involved with her. But she is faithful and she is loyal. She just likes to flirt. Then you get the Padmani. The Padmani is a woman, a type of woman that we wish we saw every day, but the average man never gets to see such a woman in his life. The average woman in America, especially because they have brought American women down, all women in America, not just black women, down to basically serial polygamous, which in all reality, if anybody was to look at it honestly, is pimping and whoring. It's basically what it is. Pimping and whoring. You're going around this one, that one, and the other, and what ends up doing, it messes up your mind. Plus, for a woman, it is completely destructive. I knew a pimp, and this pimp told me, he said, I got to take my girls to a hospital. This is back in the days when I was rocking and rolling in the street. Well, not really in the streets, but where I was rocking and rolling. And I said, what do you got to take? What do you got to take them to the hospital for? He said, vaginititis. I go, what is that? He says, from having too many sized penises inserted into them. I'm like, you got to be kidding. He said, yeah, all pimps know about this. Blew my mind. I was young. I was like maybe 18 or something when he was telling me. I was like, whoa, really? So that told me something. Nature did not design women to be going from hither and thither, being serial polygamous. Here's another key factor that a woman should take into consideration, because it seems all women want this, right? How do I get my man to wait on my beck and call, to treat me like a princess? You got a lot of simps out here that do this, and no woman really respects a simp or a sucker, but many women desire that type of man. This is not a good quality type of woman, but many women desire that type of man. They don't respect him. They don't really want him, but they love to use him. He generally has money and he'll do anything he says. But I'm going to talk about a different type of men and different type of women right now, because this is a science that they left in the Mahabharata. Lord Krishna, who is the supreme lord of the universe, came to visit his cousins in the forest. Now, they had been exiled to the forest for 16 years. In the time of their, and then 1 year, they had to hide, or else they couldn't come back and claim their kingdom. So he goes to visit his cousins. Now, his cousins are super powerful men. They're world renowned. One is the most righteous man in the world, right? And they got this one wife who wasn't, all of them married this one girl. Now, they had other wives, like men in ancient times always did. They always were polygamous. And they had other wives. But this wife was so powerful, they agreed to share her. She was born out of fire. There was a sacrifice performed by these powerful Brahmins, and they brought her out of the Wilkin from fire. Her and her brother were born out of fire, right? And they was born for a specific purpose. And so Lord Krishna comes to visit his cousins, who are these 5 brothers married to this one woman, right? She was the most beautiful woman in the world, right? I mean, she was holier than thou. She was Padmini par excellence, right? And so Lord Krishna comes with his wife. Of course, she's a high quality woman, a princess, a high quality woman. But what his wife sees is her husband waiting on her beck and call, and it's blowing her mind, because all her husbands are world renowned. In fact, the oldest of her husband conquered the whole world, right? His name was Yudhishthira. He was the most righteous man in the world. The other husband, the one under Yudhishthira, his name was Bhima. He was the strongest man in the world. The other one, his name was Arjuna. He was the most valorous man in the world. He was undefeated, and no one could defeat him. Her other 2 husbands were twins. One name was Sahadev. The other one's name was Nakula. Sahadev was the wisest man in the world. Nakula was the handsomest man in the world. All of their fathers were gods, and each of them had a different father. All of their fathers were gods, so they were half gods, and they were world renowned. They took over the whole world, right? They were the richest people in the world at the time, but now they're experiencing their bad time. So Subhadra, who was Lord Krishna's wife, she saw that anything that they wanted, anything that she wanted, they were on it like this. She looked like she wanted something, they would just immediately go to do it. Anything she asked of them, they bam, and they're in the forest now, right? So Subhadra is looking at this thing, and she's going, what the heck is going on here? Wait a minute. You got the most powerful men in the world as your husband. That's number one. And they're waiting on your beck and call. What are you doing that these men will do anything for you, and gladly? What's going on? Is it sex? Is it incantations? Is it drugs? You know, what are you doing that have them acting like this? These are not ordinary men. Everyone knows there's demigods, but they're waiting on you like, tell me what you do so I can get my husband, who is the Supreme Lord of the universe, to wait on me like this. She says, you know what? This is what Draupadi, whose also name is Krishna, said to her. She said, for you to ask me if I'm using sex or drugs or incantations on my husband, it's completely beneath you.
Mm.
She goes, if you want to know why they wait on me like this, I'll tell you. She goes, we got 100 maidservants and 100 manservants. I know them all by name and what they do and what they do not do. She said, when we did the Rajasura, which is a super powerful yagna, a sacrifice that benefits the whole world. In fact, they have to conquer all the kings in the world in order to perform this sacrifice. They got to get this super rare force, let it roam around the earth and come back to that same spot, right? I mean, this is an extremely difficult thing, and you need billions and billions and billions of dollars to perform, right? And every king that came brought like a ton of gold because they knew those that couldn't defeat them, they defeated. And some of them just said, you know, we know what you're doing. We want this benefit, this sacrifice to happen because it benefits the whole world. All the holy men come there. And I mean, every time a ton of gold was deposited into their treasury, a conch went off. And the conch was going off all day long. This is how much gold they had, right? She said, I was the only one that knew the length and breadth of the gold in that treasury. She said, as I have no mother, I made sure that I took care of their mother as if she was my mother. She says, when I'm sitting with my husband, and she would with each one year. 1 year she'd be with each one like this, right? And have a child, right? She goes, if my husband asked one of our maidservants to go and get some, I quickly got up and did it and served him myself. She said, I serve them and their wives as if they're my sisters and he, my Lord. If you want to know why they wait on me like this, I wait on their beck and call when we were in our palace. If one of them left home, I put on my worst clothes and I stood by the door like a dog would wait for the master to come home. And I did not have a smile on my face. So no one can enjoy me. No one can come to me and you know, have anything in there. I'm sad until they come home. And when they come home, I'm cheery and happy. And I meet them at the gate, right? She said, if you want to know why they wait on me like this, because they see the purity of my love. They see the purity of my service. They see my purity, you know, in thoughts, words, and deeds. She said, if you want your husband to wait on you like you see them waiting on me, this is why. And she kind of like, now this is Lord Krishna's wife. She realized, you know, I shouldn't even answer nothing like that.
Hold on, brother. Let's give it to him in pieces. So for all our sisters who have come from broken homes, and all our brothers who have come from broken homes, from parents who were like heartbroken children. Lalji, Miss Bliss, Salam. We are just welcoming Emilola on the platform tonight, looking beautiful with a child in her arms. I want to say thank you for being present, Emilola. And we have to take the time, family, to forgive our broken-hearted parents on this spring equinox. So I want you first, because we're leading up to something. We're being guided tonight by ascended master big brothers and sisters. And what Lalji just shared is amazing. And I'm going to put on some music and we're going to take this piece in a meditation. But hold your thought, Brother Lalji, because you giving them the objective, and now we're going to go in trance for the healing opportunity on this spring equinox to forgive our parents, because often we've looked at our parents as gods, impeccable, when they're really grown children find their way. So they take the time right now to close your eyes and think of your mom, think of your dad, whether they're alive in this world or whether they have gone beyond. And say, imagine connecting to them and saying, yes, I am loving you, and yes, I am forgiving. I am forgiving you. It's not your fault. Take this moment to go into time and see past the hurt. Go beyond the pain. And realize your mom, your dad, your children that were heartbroken too. Take the time to forgive. Look at your mom, look at your dad, your grandmother, your grandfather. Look at them as the children they truly are. Ravaged by the earth experiences. Take this time to forgive them. And perhaps you may be shown your parents' parents, your grandmother or grandfather, who too was heartbroken like children in their own body that didn't know what to do. Take this time to forgive them, whatever it may have been. Take this time to forgive your entire bloodline in the spirit of Ho'oponopono. Say to your bloodline going back to the heart of God, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. To forgive our entire bloodline, all our family mistakes. Forgive them all the way back in time. Look at them not as old and decrepit from the pain of life. Experience your parents, your grandparents, and see all the children trying to find their time to hug all your family lineage like a kindergarten gathering. Don't see their faces as towering above you or angry. Look at them as the children they truly are. Bloodlines of children having children. And forgive all. Embrace all. Most of us have children of different hues. Hug them all. Because in their hearts and in their soul, we are just children. We are all children who lost our and like children, hug them, embrace, and feel their transformation. See how they're smiling from your heart opening. All children ancestors. Children that are your ancestors, Chinese, East Indians, indigenous to the Americans, all children. We all are children. You may hear the children saying that they're saying they're sorry to you. With your eyes closed and your heart open, like your grandma, your mama's did. whatever children, who just be kids, trying with the best they could. Take this time to thank them for giving you the gift of life. And take this time, family, to bathe all the children in sprinklers of purple light. Imagine lavender rain washing your parents. Bathe them in tubs of water, purple light, washing away all their misdeeds, wash away all moments of forgetting, feelings of abandonment. Watch all your bloodline, your children. Many times we think of ancestors like demigods or angels. The truth, they were children doing the best they could, though their hearts might have been muddied and their souls might have been scratched and bruised. Bathe them in the soothing light of purple. And wherever pain may have been experienced from the children of our relatives, see them as they truly are, children that knew nothing other than what they experienced. Wounded souls and broken hearts. Bathe all of them. And most of all, bathe and forgive yourself for not seeing the big kid in you, afraid, frozen in fear and time. Forgive yourself for not being a champion and acting grown. Forgive yourself in purple bath and lavender mist. Experience the violet, living waters. Thank you, Saint Germain, for reminding us of the violent, cleansing karma. May the karma that's in your soul be washed in the purple. Karma in the soul of our hearts. Karma washed clean in the detergent of the purple light water. Wash the purple. Wash the purple light. Wash the purple light of your sex chakra clean to be like the spring equinox, to become a virgin again, as the earth is a virgin every spring. Bathe in purple, warm waters, washing the misuse of our genitals, and forgive yourself like you forgive your child, looking for love in all the wrong places. I'm sorry to yourself. Please forgive me. I love you. And thank you. Cleansing in purple light. Thank you. Ashe, Mahalo, Nada, Rato, Amen. Take your time coming back. Watching all the children of your ancestors backwards until the purple waters flow over the entire world. Forgive the clever little kids of your friend playing games. We're all just children down here. Very little direction. All looking for the same thing. Children looking for love and acceptance. Take your time coming back into this reality. With the attitude of gratitude and forgiving. Perhaps you may experience the gentle hands of angels that intervened in moments in your life. Thank the angels. Guidance. Healing. protection. Y'all back? Some of us got long bloodlines. We still embracing all the kids.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That was deep.
We're all children. We're all children trying to find out. Sorry. And most of all, we got to forgive ourselves. Forgive ourselves. Everything we do, we look for attention, acceptance, to feel love, to feel special. Even the way we go about it, or ahead of it, whether it's a water balloon, something to break hearts. Big kids, little kids, their big bodies. May our souls, our hearts be healed, forgiving ourselves and forgiving life. Ocean, violet, liquid violet light to wash our spirits clean tonight in the Spring Equinox. Magic, transformation. Experience the purple washing of your navel chakra. All the areas of our bodies that experience pain, joints, and limbs, and stomach, and head. Bathe yourself in purple bath water in your favorite aroma, lavender, jasmine. Imagine amethyst crystals washing your navel clean. Children playing with sexual energy. Children playing with sexual energy. That's what we are. Playing with the forces of nature. Powerful for attention, love, acceptance, washing our souls, our minds with purple light, purple waters, cleansing, purifying, washing away the grime of karma, down the drain. And away goes troubles down the drain. Wash our solar plexus. Wash our chakras. If you're not sure, I'll put up a post so you can see what chakras look like, family. But we bathe them in purple. Purple light. This is purple bath night. Imagine inhaling purple, bathing, as Brother Panic would say, bathe your ass in purple. From your soles of your feet to your crown, let's bathe ourselves up and down. So we become the purple emissaries of creation. We become the purple amethyst Jedis as we prepare for deeper alchemy and transformation. We didn't mean you kids, you children in the sea of life. Bathe in purple. Wash away the grime of karma. Bathe men, bathe your solar plexus. Bathe away the anger. Bathe away the slickness of a child. Wash it away in purple. Bathe away feet and toes. Bathe away. Wash away. Cleansing to the subatomic levels. Thank you, Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. I am child purple fire. I am the purity I now desire. Yes, I am purifier in the purple ray, washing my soul clean each and every day. Yes, I am washing, cleansing, purple light. Hear my beckoning call tonight. Bathe me where I need it most, where I may not know. Wash my soul clean with your purple amethyst violet flow, starting now. in the purple light. Wash away all the children ancestors. Wash away all the money that came in unpure ways. Wash away the money with the purple bath rays of your great-great-grandmothers, great-great-grandfathers. They all a bunch of kids. Wash them like a big bath ocean of purple waters. Purple ocean for all the children, ancestors, presence as children as we truly are starts. Let your children, ancestors, purple bathing, wash their private parts of your great-great-great-grand aunties and great-great-grand uncles. Let all the children be bathed and washed in the purple pool of waters, playful to return to purity of the crystal children we truly are. Keep attitude right. Wash your private parts of the intelligence, the purple light, water, hold wherever it needs to go. Cleanse my soul down to my DNA. Let the purple light go transdimensionally into the God light within our DNA. Wash it clean. Wash our DNA tonight. Purple light to align us, prepare us for the original initiation into Tantric light. Purple bath of liquid light, dissolving all the sweets. You know, children like candy. Wash away all the candy. The sugar's deceptive. Sugar was a fake friend to children that steal their smiles and beautiful teeth just because life hasn't been sweet to the children we are. Wash our purple back. Heal us tonight. Let us come back. And share our whole on the dark part. Okay, family, how you feel?
Ooh. Light.
That was
Wow.
great. Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you something really interesting that happened. When we said how you feel, Lalji's transmission dropped. My crystals were like, we out of here. And so I don't know what happened to my crystal. I had my cameras. Oh, there's Lalji right there. So I'm gonna see if I can reset the crystals because they basically beamed out of the transmission. Both phones that had the crystals, they beamed out of here. How you feel? Salam. Don't all y'all talk the same time now.
That went into purple trance.
Yeah. Congratulations. Y'all can make mention in the comments how you feel. Tell us how you feel.
Did you hear what I said before? Because the volume over here went out.
Yeah, we didn't hear you, brother. Say
No, we didn't hear you.
I went into you know, as you was talking, I just went back in space and asked for forgiveness from my mother and father and my brothers and my sisters that passed on, and it's just like I went into a violent meditation.
wow. How you feeling, Milo?
The purple definitely, I started to like, oh wow, okay, bathe in purple, like
Purple, mommy. Mommy.
Uh-huh.
and then she kept distracting me just like that.
Mommy.
Yes,
Purple.
purple.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to know,
Mommy.
yes, blue, the significance of why we bathing in purple. Is it a crown chakra related thing, or is it the color of innocence? Like, you know,
Do you want to answer that?
huh?
Oh, you asking me, sister?
Yeah, we want you to speak on that, brother.
It's like a crown chakra thing, yeah. But when I'm meditating, often, you know, I see lights. You know, like you focus in here, you focus in the third eye, see lights, you know, like that. And when the mood changes, and the thoughts turn negative, I see red and black. I noticed that. I mean, I don't know about everybody else. I used to think we were all having the same experiences. We're not. Do I get back to this story with the sister?
Please do, my brother. Please do.
This So as they finished with their conversation, she goes back to Lord Krishna's place, and she does what her sister tells her. What I thought about this is really deep. Now this is the science of how a woman controls a man. You know, it's like it's through this level of love that a woman can get a man to do anything she wants. And I found it really, really deep. But in regards to the times we're living in, these Sodom and Gomorrah times that we're living in, a woman like that would stand out a mile away. One thing about being pretty, every woman comes to the point in their life where they go, "Wow, when did I turn old?" JD was writing a book about this, and she named it, "When did the F did I get old?" Right? And it seems like all women come to this kind of thing. But if your personality is pristine, I know a woman like this. You know, she lives in California. She's one of my best friends. Like she just is sweet, and you know, her very sweet. Now she's in her 70s. I mean, she was already beautiful. But as she get into her 70s, like anybody that meets her, it's like they meet this beautiful person. And she's a Scorpio. And she's just herself. She's not acting this wonderful person, this graceful, wonderful person. And she's super duper sharp too. She's just that woman, you know. And she, had a child by one of the biggest producers in Hollywood, black producers. And I noticed her particular quality was anybody she gets with, any man that's around her, they just start coming off. It's like she brings out this quality in men. You know, whatever they're doing, they're successful at doing it, and they make great success in their life. This is a super duper quality in women. Although you don't see it that much anymore. You know, I remember I would hear this a lot more in the 60s when I was coming out. Women, a guy get with this woman and everything just blossoms for him in his life. Now it seems like it's more chaos than anything else, and couples can't seem to stay together or find their way to be together or realize what each one needs to bring to the relationship in order to stay together. But that's one aspect of uh, the the love aspect. You got your spiritual aspect, now you get this love, family and friends. I usually put that one in the end, but we seem to just slipped into it now. We all know your spiritual life is your foundation, but your family and friends, which means wives, husbands, children, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunts, all like this. This is your power. This is your real power. If you're separated from that foundation, you can easily fall. And that's one of the legs of life that really props us up all the time. You know, our parents, our spouse, our children. Now it seems like there's a great deal of chaos, in the relationships. It seems as if there's something in the air that's bringing that about. But in the four legs of life, you although I'm not giving them in the order I usually give them into, you get that wealth aspect too. How you get your money, and your mind is that magnet that attracts it to you or repels it from you. And the way this is done is being positive, being positive about what you're thinking and being like a spear going toward that thing that you want, right? Um, Although most people don't know it, I discovered just last night that we are all trillionaires. And I'm not speaking about this figuratively. I'm speaking about this as a UCC. And I went to see how many people were trading my social security number on in this website that I won't mention. And I thought to myself, oh my God, because this was just corporations that took my number and been trading that number. And it wasn't, I thought, there'd be maybe a few 100 million, possibly $1 billion. I could give the IRS a tip for $1 billion and it still wouldn't touch the amount of money that these people, I'm going to snatch back from them. And so that's another thing. That's UCC, and that's a whole nother thing. But when it comes to getting your money, I ain't gonna say to a job because we all know how that works out. But whatever it is that you really want to do to bring about the finance, the abundance in life, give yourself 1,000 days and move toward that thing every day in thoughts, words, and deeds. Well, decrees. Your thinking, your decree. I call them decree goals, like I am the resurrection and life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money, spiritual perfection, divine character and personality, absolute mental health and physical perfection, and dynamic, focus, persistent activity to serve God and accumulate $1 million a year. That's part of a decree goal that I give to clients. And if you're looking to get anything, your mind will attract it to you. And the more intense you are with it, the more emotionally intense you are with it, the faster that thing is going to come to you. So you'll get your finances a lot faster than you would believe. If you use the science, of mind, your mind will be that magnet that just attracts things to you like nobody's business. A lot of guys attract women like nobody's business because that's where their mind is at all day long, and they're attracting that, and they do things to bring that to them. But when it comes to your money, you focus on that, you get it. Then, of course, there's your physical reality in the four legs of life. And no matter what kind of disease you may have, no matter what your situation may be, you can correct it through thought. I read about this guy who had a bad accident, and he was like paralyzed and bedridden. And all day, every day, he would imagine in his mind that there was these little like workmen fixing up his spine, fixing up every quality of his. And the next thing you know, he created a healthy body and was up and back in his reality. We heard this story many, many times. But through your mind, which is your greatest asset, your mind is your greatest asset in your life. You can accomplish anything and you will get anything. as long as you focus and keep focusing on that thing. I have a serious goal that sometimes I would think maybe, that's stretching it a tad. You might be asking too much. But last night, what I discovered, I figure I need about $300 billion to make this happen. Last night, what I discovered is you can get that money and you can make this thing happen. If you live in your life with the aims that you put out there for yourself on the 4 legs of life, your spiritual life, you can become enlightened. You become a Christ-like being, right? The Buddha, the Christ, the God, right? You can have absolute physical health. You can have untold abundance, and you can have love for family and friends. With these 4 legs, you're gonna have you have a wonderful life. I was reading in one of the scriptures. I don't know if it was Siva Sutras or whatever. And the narrator was saying, the gods have happiness. Gods live in happiness. Animals live in fear. Human beings live in lamentation. But as a human being, you can live like an animal and live in fear most of the time. You can live like a god and be happy most of the time. But as a human, you're still going to have lamentation. You can choose through your actions where you're going to be, because we're in the middle. So we're in the middle of animals and gods. And the more we act like gods, the more happiness we'll bring in our life. The more we act like animals, the more fear we'll bring in our life. And the more we act like human beings, the more lamentation we will have.
So let's do a meditation for earthly wealth and abundance. So the most powerful preparation we've done was the washing our spirit clean tonight on this spring equinox. So with that being said, we're going to do the invocation for earthly wealth and abundance. And Lalji, if you have any chants or affirmations, I'll start and you can follow up. But I found that the secret to abundance, family, this is shared in books too numerous to mention, is give. Abundance, earthly abundance, is like holding an egg. Relationships is like holding an egg. Earthly wealth, if you squeeze an egg too tight, it'll crack. And if you're not mindful of earthly wealth, the egg will drop. But if you pass the egg of abundance to another dream child incarnation, or share and master the art of giving, you will create a multi-dimensional, intergalactic whirlpool that will draw to you the abundance in your soul you know belongs to you. So with our eyes closed, we're going to do a earthly wealth and abundance meditation. And the biggest element is to play with finance like the children we are, like being at the beach with your buckets of sand, building castles along the edges of the shores of life. We have to remember nobody gets off the planet alive, and you're going to leave this earth as naked as the day you was born. And the only thing you might be able to leave is a sand bucket to the children of your friends, family, or loved ones. But we ain't leaving this planet with nothing but hopefully our bliss, our light body, and sweet memories. So the child in us, let us begin to do a meditation. And since we washed in the purple violet waters, I am Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I am worthy and thankful to the daily gifts, many miracles, riches of opening my eyes in the morning. Yes, I am thankful to my pets, to my family, the richness of friends. As children, the most important thing was the candy and the sharing of the candy with your friends. Yes, I am earthly wealth and abundance. I am thankful for all my daily blessings of good mornings and smiles, phone calls, loved ones and friends. Yes, I am thankful to all my true friends and true love. Yes, I am rich beyond measure. To the flowers of spring, to the crystal warmth in my hands, to the radiance of sunshine on my skin. Yes, I am divinely gifted with wide spectrum abundance. Yes, I am thankful for the richness of my eyes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am thankful to the richness of sound in my ears. Yes, I am thankful to the hugs near and far. Yes, I am thankful for my full breath and my toes. Yes, I am thankful for the richness in my feet to carry me from my bed outside. Yes, I am thankful for the earth beneath me and the kiss of the sky. Yes, I am thankful for the silent abundance and beauty of the trees and the sprouting of leaves and flowers and fruit. Yes, I am thankful for the richness of rain that gives so freely. Yes, I am thankful for the richness of clouds so generously in the sky, carrying the waters of renewal, of spring and on high. Yes, I am earthly wealth and abundance. Yes, I am thankful for my memories, the richness of my mind. Yes, I am thankful to recall my memory every day. I am thankful for each moment of richness. I am thankful for moving my bowels, my colon clean. I am thankful for the passage of toxins that allow me to shine ever so clean. Yes, I am thankful to my lungs. Each breath I take. Yes, I am thankful to the richness of my heartbeat and never taking a break. Yes, I am thankful for my liver holding the kindness. And yes, I am thankful for my healthy kidneys that work day and night. Yes, family, we are rich beyond measure. Yes, I am thankful for my strong bones that support my body when I get up each day. Yes, I am bone rich and healthy in every way. Yes, I am thankful for the moments of comedy I see, the funny moments of my friends, pets, and family. Yes, I am thankful for safety of angelic protection. My divine bodyguards every day and every way. Yes, I am rich with angels and ascended masters who assist us in innovation, protection, and elevation. Yes, I am earthly wealth. In my bloodstream flowing ever so free. Experiencing the bliss of my plasma dancing so gleefully. And the cry of my pets for attention. And the secret of regeneration is taking moments to give your body adoration. To smile from our hearts and be thankful for its beat. To saturate our hearts with love and gratitude for each and every beat. Yes, I am thankful for the strength and toneness of my mind, sending love from my heart so every part of my head can shine. I am rich beyond measure. Yes, I am. Renewing every cell of trillions of volts. Gratitude, happiness, cosmic dance. Yes, I am thankful for my first chakra, regeneration. I am rich in full gratitude, for smiling and allowing reactivation throughout my body, my garden of organs. Thank you. I am thankful for the richness and the functions of all my tissues. Yes, I am thankful for angels of protection day and night as I walk, run, travel day and night. Yes, I am thankful and full of gratitude for more shall be given as I am thankful for all that I have received. Yes, I am. May all around me who knows my name, may they smile from their hearts. We're all children, one and the same. May we each day come to a safe close and say our prayers at night before we rest our souls. Yes, I am divinely gifted. Yes, I am forever richness every day, every week. Ashe. Thankfulness. Yes, I am. I'm getting thirsty up in here, y'all. I gotta have me a cup of water.
I'm going in deep.
Tonight's the night, y'all. This is the night of magic, family. And this is a build-up. We're building up for the Tantric moment with ascended masters. We're putting in our cornerstone. How you feeling, Salam? Emilo La, Miss Bliss, how y'all feeling?
Good, good. That was beautiful.
It was awesome. Thank you.
It's transformation. Yeah, for sure.
Nice meditation before we go to bed.
Yeah, man.
A brother called me today. We can't hear Miss Bliss if she was saying something. A brother called me today, Uncle Hankh, and he was telling me how the prayers was healing his son. His son was paralyzed. He was in the hospital, and he started walking. And a sister called me today, and told me she's in our group. She's saying I send them the morning, noon, and nighttime decrees, right? And this is a set of nighttime decrees here that I have. And she does, morning, noon, and night. And she said it's working, healing her. And it's really, really, healing her. And I was really impressed. I was like, wow. So the work is really having an effect.
Oh yeah, family.
Yeah.
This is.
I think we on to something.
Oh, I know we are. This is Ubuntu, divine Ubuntu. Ubuntu is an African word for there's no me without all of us, and there's no all of us without me. Ubuntu is a beautiful concept. And first time I heard it was with Muhammad Ali, when he said, me, we, me. Yeah. So in giving thanks and gratitude to the many miracles of our health, special acknowledgement to my big brother ancestor, John Harris, who said health is our greatest wealth. So when we give gratitude to the small things, we prepare ourselves for the big things. And the richest feeling in the world is joy and tranquility. Joy and tranquility is the greatest riches.
That's right.
Thank you, Lalji.
You're welcome, my brother.
Yeah, what else you got, man? What else you want to share, Miss Bliss, to the sisters tonight? Perhaps a message on this first day of spring?
Man, all I want to say is, I know Lalji was speaking earlier about traveling, and I want to say that when I began to travel to other countries, it was a lot of travel to the Caribbean. And going there and seeing people who didn't have what I have here in America, it made me so thankful, so grateful for what I have here, where I live at, for what I'm building here in America. Over there in the Caribbean, in those countries, even though I saw some of them, they didn't have shoes, their clothes didn't fit them, they were happy. They were happy just like that, eating the natural fruits off of the earth, swimming, walking on the land, socializing. Some of them were vendors, some of them were workers. And if they could be happy with that, with what they have there, then I certainly can be happy with what I have here, and grateful and thankful and appreciative. And I just want to say that you always have to look at what you have instead of looking at what someone else's have and compare. You don't have to compare. You can always be grateful for what you have and what you're working with. And the abundance will come to you naturally, just for you being thankful and grateful. And that's what I noticed when I traveled. That's what I noticed, as opposed to comparing and saying, oh, someone has more than me, or someone is better than me, or someone looks better than me. Look at what you have and how beautiful you are, and what you have to offer and what you're working with. Be thankful and grateful. And I am. And that's it.
Ashe, yes, I am. Because, we wouldn't know how much money we got till we start comparing ourselves.
Yeah.
But, it's humbling to realize you ain't taking none of this with you. Ain't none of this going with us. It ain't going nowhere, man. It's just a place. This is a dream world to master and not like that's what I'm high on Wachuma tonight, y'all. So it's like compassionately not giving a damn. I'm not gonna curse on this first night, but it's like compassionately not giving a F-U-C-K. I think y'all get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But you had some Wachuma tonight. I gotta get some, man. I gotta get some Wachuma.
Man, I want to thank my brother Jedi Kyle. I want to thank all the microdosing suggestions that he
Yes.
shared with us. I want to thank special acknowledgement to my brother Steve, who turned me on. He's like, you gotta come to the Wachuma. Remember, Miss Bliss?
Shout out to Steve.
Shout out to Steve and Juan Joserios in South America, and Juan Pablo and Juan Camilio, and special acknowledgement to my sisters who first turned me on to ayahuasca, Yani Ya and Aaliyah. I want to thank them. There's so much to be thankful for.
Yes.
Friends, and we're only as rich as our network of true friends and family. You know, and sometimes our family is a frequency, family. The separation is an illusion. Now, unless the whole audience got money to sit up on somebody's couch for therapy, I'll stick with the plant medicine and my pets for the therapy. And I'm going to share with y'all, as men, the more we retain our liquid crystal, the more we hold our liquid crystal, the more bliss is generated internally. Now, this is the way men are wired. We got to protect our external assets so we can charge up. And especially winter season here in the north. This is a time of our crystal voltage rising to the frequency of bliss.
I know that's right.
It's mentioned by Dr. Bruce Lipton. You can find him on YouTube. And Billy Carson speaks of voltage. They speak of each cell is 0.07 volts. Now you multiply the number of cells in the body, which is probably between 7 and 10 trillion cells in a healthy body. Multiply 0.07. You are living thunder, lightning storms of unimaginable power. But the only thing that got us chained is our doubt and feelings of worthiness. And to release the chains, doubt, we repetitiously invoke our I am. And that's what we've been sharing with you, family. When the Tuesday healing circles, the voltage of hundreds of people focused on one person or place at a time to transform miracles. And here is Healing Tuesday message. All healers, Reiki masters, practitioners of psychedelics, angelic healers, pranic healers, prayer warriors, we are inviting you to heal and pray for others to make the world a better place. Come with your crystals, come with your microdosing, come and assist in healing transformation. And the I am present chat that Lalji, and I thank Lalji's wife, Jadine, for the I am presence and serving. This is the QR code so that you can be fortified with the repetitious reminder that you are divine. And this is Lalji's and Jadine's I Am the Magic Presence WhatsApp group that you are freely invited to. And I want to thank you, Lalji, for being a warrior, a crystal warrior of light. I want to thank you for holding this light, brother, and leading the charge.
Well, you're welcome.
I mean, family, look at the wings behind him. Can y'all give him a thanks? Look at the brother. There's no telling how many pharaonic incarnations our brother Lalji remembers. There's no telling. I want to thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
Thank you
brother.
for holding the torch, the I Am torch. And I'm sure Ascended Masters are thankful too. Such as Simeon Toko, Sheikh Amadou Bamba.
You're supposed to send me them.
Saint Germain. Huh?
You're supposed
Nikolai
to send me
Tesla.
pictures of those two. Send me
Oh, I'm
a
sorry.
photo so I can put them in the Guru Gita.
Yeah, Sanat Kumara. This is my favorite of Enoch the Ethiopian, family. It's a book cover, but I like it because he looks like family to me. Don't he look like somebody you know? One of your family members?
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, thank you, Chloe. Chloe's like rubbing my leg with her paw real gently so she don't scratch me. Like, what about me, Big Daddy? You know? Look. I'm gonna pick her up by the cuff of her neck. She right here. Say hi, Chloe. Okay. She's like, put me down. I didn't ask you to do that, you know, because she thinks she's in charge. They're you know, I'm their butler. So this is where we led up to. I'm ready to do the final part of what I promised you, family, tonight. Is Tantra with the Ascended Masters. And in this flyer, I want to acknowledge our brother Ross on the right. If you see those colors that's glowing on his face, that's his spirit mask. And Khadija, I want to thank you for floating inside the pyramid on the left. That's her spirit mask. And most of all, I want to acknowledge Miss Bliss for putting together the meditation that is so needed. And you had so many people that had liberation and broke free of fear of the plant kingdom. Mm-hmm. So I want to thank you, Miss Bliss. I want to thank you, Emilo Lai, for motherhood. Mm-hmm. And all her comedy.
Yes.
This Cancerian lady here is naturally born funny. She is funny. Look at her little baby. It's like, what about me? What you want? My cat is popping me like she's doing jabs. What you want, Chloe? Why are you hitting me like that? All right, let me get back to it. And Salam, I want to thank you for holding Feminine Shakti space. Thank you, Salam. We appreciate you. And equally as much, I want to thank everyone who's listening throughout the world. Mm-hmm. I want to thank all of you throughout the world who's holding crystals into the crystal kingdom. And I want to thank my crystals, your crystals, for all the transformation. All the transformation.
Uncle Hank.
Are making the difference.
Uncle Hank.
Yeah.
Ask the people to join us tomorrow to join in sending out prayers to other people, because I'm getting calls, man. It's really, really working. I mean, people calling me and telling me about how the prayers are helping their children and their loved ones. And the more people that come and empower the prayers with us, the more effective the prayers are, because the angels come down and they do their work on the people. You know, we send out the words, but they're coming in, they're doing the work like angels. You know what I mean? And the more people that join in on the prayers with us, for anybody that's asking for help, the more help they get.
Ashe, Ashe. That's
Miss
awesome.
Bliss, did I tell you about this movie, The Cokeville Miracle?
No, you didn't. No.
It's a true story on what happened somewhere in the Midwest. My wife knows. It's called Cokeville. The place is called Cokeville, and it's somewhere in the Midwest. And this terrorist came into this place to blow up this school, and he got all the kids in this one classroom, and the bomb should have killed everybody, but not one person got hurt except the two people that came in there with the bomb.
Wow.
It was, and the magnificent thing about it was people was praying all over the state because they heard about it. They heard it on the news. You know, this was a thing in progress, and all the cops that day had left town. They were all gone. It's a small town. They all left town because had they been there, they'd have probably made the situation worse. The kids start praying. The kids in high school start praying. People in restaurants was praying. And the whole state that heard about it start praying. And I mean, it was a miracle. And when they examined, you know, this bomb going off, the guy put bullets in it so that when it went off, you know, it would scatter and nobody could escape. Everyone was unscathed. It was really, really, it's worthwhile movie to see on prayer.
Wow.
Super duper powerful.
Wow. Wow. We are definitely protected. Our ancestors, guides, spirit guides, angels, archangels, always here with us and watching over us.
Yep.
All we have to do is call upon them.
Yeah.
Switch your leg. Switch your leg.
Good job.
Did she just say good job?
She did. I didn't even know it was unmuted. Oh God.
Good
No,
job.
that was
Bye-bye.
supposed to happen. She was supposed to say that.
Hey, good job. Bye bye. So
Nice.
funny. Wow. She said
Yeah.
good job. Whoa, that's deep.
Yes, she
She was
did.
supposed to say that. She was like, I need to let you guys know you're doing a good job. Thank you. I'm so grateful. I appreciate it. Because we're blessing,
Bye-bye.
blessing
That's
all the
so deep.
children.
Bye-bye.
That's so deep because I didn't mean to unmute it.
Bye-bye.
It was muted, and all of a sudden, wow.
Okay, family. This is the big part of the show. I want to make sure everybody drinks some water before we go into this part. Hydrate, because that's the lubricant for your chakras. And this is going to be powerful. I want to acknowledge all my Tantra teachers, known and unknown. And Lalji, I know that you probably could agree with this. The original Tantra teachers are women.
Yeah.
They are the original. And we as men are blessed if we meet a divine incarnation of a woman to teach us the whispering secrets of Tantra. Now we have male teachers such as Nityama, acknowledging him, Master Yao. Want to acknowledge Tantrikas, great and small, who project with their bodies, and those who know how to project with their hearts and their prayers. Because even prayers, the biggest secret of Tantra, family, and Tantra means connecting with awareness, is prayer and meditation beyond our bodies. So at this point of the gathering tonight on this spring equinox, this is where we are going to do an ask for the chakra connecting of ascended masters. So just so that you understand, chakras are shaped like ice cream cones. Let me put up the picture so you can get a visual. Is this a good picture, Lalji?
Yeah.
Chakras are known as spinning discs. As we said, we have trillions of volts in our body. And these are the cyclones, the tornadoes of color that shines from our body, whether we are aware of it or not. People can feel your chakras. People can experience without knowing what it is about you that radiates a certain color, a certain hue. So, like a spinning top family, when we call upon our ascended masters, they are literally speeding at the velocity of love so high, so pure, that they literally can perform miracles because of the love light that shines from their consciousness. And acknowledging Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba as an ascended master from Senegal. And this is a picture of the latest Christ born in the Congo, Simeon Toko. Here we have a picture of Saint Germain. Here we have Tesla, Sanat Kumara, just to name a few. And what we're going to do, I'm going to have a guided meditation. So like a spinning top. Remember, we like little kids. We're children, star seeds. So we are going to ask our ascended master big brothers and sisters. We have ascended master sisters also. They will literally speed up your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your throat chakra, your third eye, your crown, to assist you in your star seed elevation to become a crystal being of light, love, wisdom, power, love and bliss through every cell in your body. Imagine that in your true state, they say to enter the kingdom again, you have to be childlike. A child is in ecstasy, like Amilola's child is in joy moment by moment. She is literally happy-gasmic. And that's a high velocity of being. And thank you, Emilola, for sharing the beauty of your fruit with us tonight. Thank you. To show the glee, the happiness, the joy that us big kids, we have in our hearts. We have in our souls. After we take a nice purple amethyst bath. Don't you always feel good after you take a bath? Well, we took a cosmic soul bath tonight, and we're getting ready to have our chakras accelerated beyond imagination. And this is the original Tantra. The original Tantra family is connecting with ascended master brothers and sisters. And those of you, I don't have a picture, but imagine you want to ask Mother Mary or Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba to guide you to an ascended master sister. Brothers, if you want to do that. But I'm comfortable with ascended masters that they will help our heart chakra accelerate tonight on this spring equinox night to the velocity of love. As much as you're hydrated and as much as a purple flame of bath water of amethyst that we cleaned the blades of our heart chakras. And Lalji, do you have any prayers you want to share or affirmations before we do the meditation?
For what? For what particularly?
I don't know. We making this up as we go. All right, so we just put the pedal to the metal and we just punch it. Hey, what's an affirmation, Lalji, for, let's go there, ascension?
Oh, got you. Let me see now. Keep my book right here. Let's see. And you know, I think I took a number of them out. This is my nighttime decrees, but I want to get the ascension one. So let me see. Let me see. Maybe it's one right in this book here. For money and supply, schools. Man, I done wore out my books. I had to print out my decrees.
Because it might be somebody who makes ascension tonight. I don't know. But ascension is meaning that you literally accelerate the velocity of Christ's light, crystallized love. That's what Christ means. Christ and crystal. Let's get understanding.
Let me see if this is a page in the I am the ascension and the light. Hold on.
Crystal, the difference between a crystal family and a rock. A rock is disorganized, like a ghetto, like the earth is, in a sense, many souls. If we were all to become crystallized, organized, like a snowflake, there would be no need for global leaders and separations of countries, because the crystal kingdom speaks with one voice. The crystal kingdom speaks with one voice because it's organized on the molecular level. So when you wear a crystal, you are in the crystal network of the earth and beyond. That's the beauty of crystals. And in our true nature, we are crystal seeds. We are star seeds blossoming in the murky mire water of our physical being to learn how to crystallize into love supreme, just because that's who we are. You are the crystal. You are the bliss. And with affirmations and keeping your eyes on the prize, that this life is a dream, we're now going to ask ascended masters, after Lalji does an invocation, but we're going to, like crystals, accelerate with the assistance of ascended masters.
Yeah, these crystals, these decrees are powerful. I got two here, real powerful.
Do your thing, brother.
I'm the resurrection and the life. 3 then. I'm the resurrection and the life. I'm the ascension and the light into the ascended master octave without passing through the change called death. I am that's 1. I am the ascended Jesus Christ, the victorious cosmic Christ, fiery love, annihilation of all so-called death. By the authority of the great central sun, I demand the door be closed against any more life streams ever having to pass through the second death. I demand the redemption of this world and the resurrection and the life of this world into the ascended master octave of perfection now, for death is the last enemy to be overcome. That's the beloved mighty I am presence. Take complete control of my being and world and activity. See that I make my ascension in this embodiment, the original divine way, without passing through without passing through death. For I am the resurrection and the life. I am the ascension and the light, now made manifest. Raise the liquid light in my body and take it back into thyself to produce perfection forever. That puts some Tantra at the bottom of that one. Yeah. The liquid light is our white gold elixir when we make it go by holding on to it. Our seminal fluids become golden through celibacy and spiritual practices. It charges them like nobody's business, and it become like I call it white gold. And we do Ascension Flames in the morning every time. Miss Bliss, would be wonderful if you could come and grace us with your presence in the morning one of these days, and with our prayer decrees. And you too, Salam. I know you're probably going to work. Salam, you have an intense Native American presence. Were your parents Native American?
Yeah, by Ethiopia, Eritrea.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But I'll let her speak for herself.
Yeah, what he just said.
Okay. All right.
We are people of the world. We can't be isolated and segmented by colonizers. This is
No, we
our.
can't.
This is our. The whole world is our. As I always say, Miss Bliss, sandbox play. This is our. The whole world is our PlayStation. The whole planet. We're masters of the universe.
I heard a sister tell me about Madagascar. That is a really beautiful place. I want to check it out. I've never been there. It seems like nobody goes to Madagascar who doesn't live there.
I've
Nope.
never been there either.
I want to check it out. I heard it was really
Most
nice.
people that travel to Madagascar.
You know, lots of people been there?
I knew enough because that is a place of a lot of crystals.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
A lot of, so people who retail crystals. Special shout out to Ross Ben for the and special shout out to Afwa, and special shout out to all the brothers and sisters who go to the Tucson Gem Show. They are retailers also from Madagascar.
Mhm. And Dr. Sebi's wife, Ma'a, is from Madagascar.
Wow, I did not know that.
I thought you knew that.
I did not know that. Wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
So let us begin and put on some music. Family, get comfortable because this is the top of the show tonight. Here we go. Close your eyes. Get comfortable.
I meditate with my crystal.
Take hold of your crystal. I am me. I am Lalji. I am Miss Bliss. I am in Salam. I am in Elo. I am in you. Audience, now and in the future. Yeah. I call upon and ask for the presence of our ascended master brothers and sisters to join us so that we may have heart-to-heart chakra alignment. Offer your hands holding your heart so that imagine ascended master Simeon Toko. Imagine. Or Sheikh Amadou Bamba. Or Saint Germain. Or Nikolai Tesla. Or Sadat Kumara. Or Enoch, Ethiopia. Offer your heart to ascended masters for acceleration. Ask them, can they please raise your heart to the velocity, speed of love supreme. So imagine offering your heart chakra, holding the ice cream cone of your heart to connect to the heart chakra of ascended masters. Imagine your heart, the light of your heart, like a spinning top, connecting and being activated, accelerated like a top gyroscope to high velocity. Heart chakra, imagine clockwise connecting and counterclockwise. Imagine seeing the heart chakra, whether it's Jesus, see his heart chakra connecting with yours if you want to ask Jesus or Yeshua. Back and forth, connecting heart chakra to heart chakra. And ask for Yeshua's blessings, for Jesus' blessings. Heart chakra, tantrically, healing and soothing, connecting. Imagine being in the center of our ascended master brothers and sisters as they assist you through healing and accelerating of all your chakras. Not just one ascended master, you're in the center of a healing circle of ascended masters that we ask to surround us, each of us, to attune our crystal beings to the velocity of love supreme. Thank you, Saint Germain. Thank you, Simeon Toko. Experience the calm being raised of the ascended masters, covering you, so all of the chakras of all your cells tantrically aligned to your crystal divine essence. Thank you, Simeon Toko. Shekamadu Bamba, we acknowledge you in your healing presence. Sheki Father.
Yes.
Please heal nurture, anoint each of us in the healing spring equinox light. Send it best experience. Thank you, Kumar. Thank you, Mother Mary. Feel, see, and perhaps experience all of the chakras of your being accelerating into crystal light. Raise your hands up, hold hands. Each ascended master, your desire. So palm chakras, your hands, the palm chakras of ascended masters of your choice. Starting now. Imagine crown chakra. Crown chakra. Ascended master of choice. Experience palms being placed in your body for healing, transformation. Simply say thank you. Tantric healing, Tantric accelerate, Tantric liberate. And when you're ready, on behalf of your family, ask the Ascended Masters to heal and anoint all the children, all the souls back. Know that you'll always be able to be in the healing circles of Ascended Masters upon your request. They will assist you. You are never alone. We are never alone. Ashe. Mahalo. Tonda. Wado. Amen. Amen. And so it is. Y'all glowing. How you feel, family? Tell us how you feel.
Extremely calm and relaxed, ready to go to bed for another journey.
Oh, yeah. Great. Look at the baby face of Lalji. You must have been one little kid, boy. They must have your family must have been like throwing you up in the air all the time and catching you.
No,
Did they ever throw you up in the air?
They dropped me. They threw me up in the air, but they definitely dropped me.
I used to throw my nieces and nephews up in the air. They would say, "Let me go, wee." And I would throw them up in the air and catch them. I would always catch them until they became big. Uncle Hanky, throw me up in the air. I'm like, no.
Yeah, they threw me up in the air, but I think they dropped me a few times.
That's all right. How you feeling, Emilo La? Y'all look at Emilo La. She look like Mother Mary.
I feel good. Like, I even fell asleep for a little bit. I was like, ooh.
Cool.
Feel super relaxed.
Nice. And thank you for being with us tonight.
Yes.
I know this is past the bedtime of the babyface beauties. How you feeling, Salam?
I feel great. This was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad. And again, audience, thank you for being a part of this tonight. Thank you for making the difference. Thank you, Miss Bliss, for all the videos. And this is actually the new year. This is the actual new year. This is not the Roman New Year of January 1st. This is the Mother Nature's New Year.
Right.
So happy new spring, happy new year to you. Happy renewal to everyone. And may your divine dreams come true. Any last words, Brother Lalji?
Yes. Being that this is the new year, I sure wish Georgia start getting warm.
Oh, that's why you down there, huh? No, it's up here, man. It's going to be nice up here first.
Yeah, it's sure seems like it.
Because I was outside riding my bike today, man. It felt great outside.
It started like 25 degrees down here this morning. I am not made for the cold.
Well, you should have stayed in Jersey then, my brother.
I should have. I think I'm gonna come back, get a place there, but I'm definitely going to Hawaii. Going to Hawaii and getting a place there. I'm live like my guru had us living. Every 3 months we went somewhere else. That was a lot of fun. You know, wherever we was, we ain't got cold. He said, "Okay, let's go."
It's not a bad way to live.
I love it. I started getting sedentary when I got married. It's time for that type of high rolling adventure again.
Wow. Okay, y'all. I want to thank everyone. And you can always go back and listen to the show again to get the renewal. So you can regenerate and wash your spirit clean without anything else. Lalji, is that it? Miss Bliss, Salam, Emilo La, any messages?
Yeah, some messages came up on the phone here. But that's it.
Okay. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Bring your prayers, bring your healing crystals and your prayer sticks. We're going to get busy on planetary Earth. So thank you for having this cosmic bath together. And with that being said, we out.
Say often, yes, I am. Supreme shield of protection surrounding me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am remembering all I was born to do. Yes, I am. Take hold of your crystal, which will magnify your I am affirmations at least 600%. If you don't have a pistol, you better have a crystal. Bring forth. Yes, I am. Remember, lives inside